Hello there. BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. What is the true value of Bitcoin? Does anybody know? Our modern world throws in a very difficult and complicated question. Nobody in his right mind dare claim to know the answer, right? Because people believe Bitcoin is worth only as much as what people think it is worth. So it is a mind playing sum. The truth of the matter is, Bitcoin has not really demonstrated yet. It's only 13 years old, my friend. This kid not even graduated yet. Just out from school, very greenhorn, ready to stand on its own feet, to make a living, to conquer the world on its own terms. Bitcoin was created by Satoshi Nakamoto with countless gigantic improvements over the traditional known weaknesses. Quick and cheap, decentralized, graphically or cryptographically precise and truthful, transparent blockchain. No nonsense tolerated. This mind-playing sum is released to the world in 2009 and prices are free to go wild. From there on, if you think the price goes up, you pay higher. If not, you don't buy. As simple as that. Nobody forces anybody to buy Bitcoin. Yet, curiously, there are people willing to pay higher price to get Bitcoin. Why? There is no intrinsic value. What means, or that means the demand rests entirely on speculation. One or two people can speculate, but if hundreds of thousands take a chance, it's no more speculation, right? It's a potential, a hope, a possibility, in fact, a probability. We then need to understand what this probability and opportunity is. Hundreds of thousands of people cannot be stupid, right? There has to be something that you and I may not even realize yet. If we don't want to be in the stupid crowd, we need to understand what we are missing, right? We need to re-examine ourselves. What are the probabilities? So back to the drawing board of Bitcoin. Quick and cheap, beyond a doubt, that's already demonstrated. Right? No bank or payment gateway can transfer funds anywhere in the world within seconds. And mind you, accurately also. Nobody can do it so cheap as $1 or as low as $1 for a $1 million transfer. Every transfer has been precise and truthful for 13 years now. Not one valid transfer did not go through. As long as the transfer is valid and truthful, it was transacted honestly and recorded into the blockchain for everyone to see. Not a single transaction failed to be registered. And why is it truthful? It's simple. If it's not true, it will be thrown out of the system. The cryptographic hash makes sure sender has the Bitcoin to send. Make sure it is not double spent. Once the criteria is met, transaction goes through without question. Simple as that. The cryptographic proof of work double confirms everything by node consensus agreement and then registered into the decentralized blockchain, transparent for the world to witness. No gimmick, no tricks, no middleman to worry. Yes is yes, no is no. Straightforward, clear-cut decision. Everything is as clear as daylight. Nothing is left to chance or uncertainty. So, what are these probabilities? Bank and payment gateway always will be redundant in times to come. Right? Besides being slow and expensive, they have to go through a lot of third parties middlemen. Besides being unproductive, this middlemen cause most problems, like favoritism, unfair, unethical, dishonest, that leads to corruption and fraudulent. Obviously, middleman without middleman is better, no? Just three simple probabilities and realistic possibilities is already enough to throw away the traditional method of transaction, not to mention its truthfulness and simplicity. Not only hundreds of thousands see these probabilities, in fact, hundreds of millions now see these probabilities. All right. It's hard to predict the price of Bitcoin into the future, of course. After all, nobody could have guessed the digital currency would be worth as much as it is worth today, back when it was launched over a decade ago. Bitcoin price don't move predictably, and the currency's value depends entirely on the public perception regarding its worth. However, it is clear that more and more people are coming on board with the cryptocurrency, as both mainstream and institutional interest in the digital currency grows. Well, Bitcoin seems still exists for the same reason Netflix still send out DVDs. There's still a ton of demand. But despite its overall rise in value, Bitcoin is not a guaranteed bet, mind you. Demand on its own is not a stable enough factor upon which to build an asymmetric risk portfolio. Without other factors involved, there's no guarantee or even near guarantee that Bitcoin will keep going. A lot still based how should I say, based on mainstream and institutional adoption, regulations around the Bitcoin transaction, and safety of Bitcoin ownership. What is most comforting and telling is price has fallen substantially from $65,000 to $20,000. In fact, 17,000 now as we speak. And 17,000 is still a hell of a lot of money, right? Yet 70% of Bitcoin holders are not running away. Are these holders stupid? These people know what the probabilities are. They see what I see, as just described above. They are no more a speculator. They are opportunists, and you should be one if you see and agree with what I just explained. Moreover, every day new wallet is increasing. The longer it goes, the more people will get to understand Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still around there. despite all the naysayer and all the turbulence. The bubble did not burst leh. In fact, more and more convincing. Something has to be good, otherwise Bitcoin would have died 1,000 deaths by now. So ultimately, if you understand Bitcoin, you will understand what I have been saying. At its core, Bitcoin's monetary revolution has the potential to change the world forever. All right? Of course, final word of caution, I'm not a financial advisor. What I explain is strictly my own opinion. Do your own research and invest at your own risk. Okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.